some complaints. Every morning I wake up and my foot, my right foot, the foot that I'm not gonna show you, the foot that I broke in Miami. You know, I know how I broke my foot. Have I ever told that story? I broke my foot because I walked down, I think it was one step, maybe it was two steps. Let me give myself some credit. It was two steps, and I was wearing these sandals, and I loved those sandals. And right where the steps were, because I was walking out into the, like this, I don't know what it was. I was like visiting a friend. We were supposed to cook and make cookies and all this fun stuff, and I ended up breaking my foot on the way there. So there was like this ditch near this tiny little ditch of like dirt and grass near the stairs, and I took one step and my foot kind of just like didn't land like this. It landed kind of like that. And I just remember my body kind of falling like, and I didn't cry, I didn't scream, but it did hurt. So I do remember going, ow, 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 ow. Just repeatedly. And thank God my friend Hannah was there to nurse me back to health. She's the sweetest, most loving person ever. I adore her. There's no one like her. And so we put ice on it and I thought it was fine. I continued to walk on it for like 3-4 more days, maybe 5 more days, until I was like, okay, it's not changing from this weird blackish purple color that it's been consistently. I thought by now it would have the swollenness would have gone down because it turned black and blue and it remained that way. And I'm like, okay, I feel like it should have been fine by now because it still was painful to walk on. So I just went to the Med Express or whatever the heck, and they did a little x-ray that cost me $70, and it was broken. So I got my crutches, I got my scooter, eventually moved up to a scooter, which was really fun. But a lot of work. A lot of people think that a scooter for when your leg is broken or your foot is broken, is like super fun and easy. It's not. It is not. And I actually ended up taking that scooter on a plane. I ended up taking it to Chicago, to Lollapalooza, because I already bought the tickets. I broke my foot, but I already bought the tickets. And they ended up giving me this really cool band where I had this special seating at every like stage, not every stage, but there was like majority of the big stages. There was like this special seating for anybody with a disability or whatever the heck. And if you had that band, you were allowed there with one extra person. And so I took advantage of that because I really enjoyed being on an elevated like surface away from like the crowds and everything. So I really enjoyed that. And I still got in the middle of everyone. And I cannot tell you how exhausted I was after that entire trip, just pushing on that scooter. I thought my other leg, the one that was pushing, was gonna fall off. Like, it was so painful to go from one end of the park to the other end of the park. And everyone just thought I was having the best time because it's a scooter and you're like flying on your scooter. But in reality, I was working overtime, okay? I would much have preferred to walk. There was a lot of places I didn't have access to, and it was difficult to get on gravel and dirt and grass and everything else in between. And one of my friends eventually wanted to try it. So I'm like, yes, because I'm so sick of using this scooter. I'm actually going to walk on the foot I'm not supposed to walk on. She ended up using it for 10 minutes and was like, this is exhausting. Yes, it is. So I wake up every single morning since then, and my foot has always had this little bit of a pain in it, and it's a little painful. And I just walk it off every morning. I just wiggle my toes and I walk it off. And I'm like, it's fine. I don't need to worry about it. It's fine. But then I think about the fact that I'm getting older. And, you know, am I going to be one of those people where if it's raining, I'm going to be like, oh, my bones, the rain. The wind is like having a serious effect on my health. And I always thought that was stupid. I'm like, how is the rain affecting your bones? What is that about? I'm sure there's some sort of scientific correlation, but I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know what it is. I want to get old without having anything hurt, okay? I want to stay in good condition. That's why I stretch every morning, and no, I don't play a sport, and no, I don't do anything too physically active, but, you know, I stay out of the sun, and I stretch, like I said, and I do TikTok dances, and that is something. So I don't deserve this pain. I don't. So recently, well, before I moved, I was getting things out of my parents' closet because I was moving, and I ended up trying to get something that was near a radio that my cousin had given to me for Christmas one year. And it was like this old retro 70s radio. This story has a point. It was like this old retro 70s radio. And I ended up getting the thing that I want. I think it was a stuffed animal or something. It was something not worth the pain that endures soon after I tell this story. And I end up grabbing the thing. What ends up falling is this giant, it's like this big. It's this big. 70s radio, this retro radio. It's heavy, it's square shaped, it's made of wood. It falls on my toes. And that hurt so bad. Oh my goodness. I was also with my friend Kim, my cousin, and she was there, and my toes turned brown. My toes turned purple. And I was like, on the same foot too. So you know what? I ignore it. I'm like, it'll go away after a couple days. But then it has now been 6-7 months. I think the pain is worse actually. The purple bruising went away for sure. But every time I move my foot, I can feel my toes. Like it hurts. Every time I touch them, it hurts. Every morning it hurts. Oh my God. I'm like, what did I do? I must have messed up my foot so bad. I never got x-rayed and never got looked into it because I really did think, but like now that I think about it, it was a big box and it landed like, it's square shaped and it's made of wood and it landed on my toes on like the pointy edge, like one of the edges. Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, it definitely broke my like toes. So every morning I wake up with that pain. So that's super fun. I really enjoy that. In other news, in other news, I have a big weekend planned where I'm going to a quinceañera, a bachelorette party, and a birthday party, all in different locations. So I'm in 3 different cities, and it's not a birthday party. It's like a birthday brunch. I don't know, but it's far, and I'm making a trip out of it. So this weekend I'm going to be busy, but it's okay because next weekend, 4th of July week, I'm off from summer school because I work at summer school. I'm off, so I don't have to go. I do not like going over there. I don't think the lady that works there likes me very much. And you know what? She's valid because I end up showing up really, really late every single day. That is completely on me. And the reason I do it is because they don't need me. They don't need me until 9. So I feel like I should be able to have a slow morning and I should be able to drink my tea and I should be able to sit here and watch Bluey however much I want before it's time to go to actually work and not just stand there, you know? They don't need me till 9. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they do need me. They don't need me per se. Like, I do enjoy being in there and I do enjoy helping my student. But like I said, I'm not useful until at least 9 a.m. So why should I show up at 8? I know that's crazy. That's not good work ethic at all. And please don't follow my lead. But the thing is, like, logically, it's just not doing it for me. Especially in the morning. It's not doing it for me. You can take my pay. It's fine. But, it's not fine, but like, I should do better. Next week, it's the final week of, not next week, the week after my break. It's the final week of summer school. Maybe then I will finally be able to show up on time. I don't think so. But I should at least try. But I do the work, you know, when I'm supposed to, when I'm there. I do kind of leave early. That's bad. Okay. I'm just a girl. I don't know what I'm doing. And I have pain in my foot and it hurts. Oh, let's not even talk about my gastrointestinal issues because I've been afraid to eat food. I've thrown up like 3 times this month, which is absurd. That's absurd. This used to happen every once in a while. And I guess it's common. There was a girl on TikTok literally recently. I think it was today actually that I saw. She said the hottest girls were the girls with gastrointestinal issues. And she said it in Spanish. And I was like, okay. And the thing is, I didn't even know these were gastrointestinal issues until WebMD told me it was. And hopefully it's not an infection or stomach ulcers because why is it so bad? I feel like I eat well. I don't drink soda. I don't do drugs or alcohol. And I'm relatively healthy. You know, I don't eat fast food. I don't eat candy. I don't eat candy. I drink water and I have bread. And, you know, what is it? What's going on? What's going on with me? I'm just like, is it spicy food? I feel like I've had more spicy food recently. Could be that. But you know what happens? My stomach ends up hurting so bad and I just burp. I burp all the time. And, you know, you think it's gas. It's gas. No, it's way more than that. It's crazy. And it gives me a headache. And it's like having someone carve out the inside of your skull, like right here, because it hurts so bad on one side. And I hate it when it's on one side. I prefer it to be on both, to be equal, because then it's just like, it's not like this or like this. This was probably last week. I had pain so intense on this side of my eye. I was just like this. And sometimes sunglasses help. Turning the lights off helps. Taking a hot shower helps. It helps, but it doesn't resolve the issue. And I prefer to have it on both eyes. It feels even. Because then one day it was here and the next day it was here. I learned how to say grandpa and grandma in sign language because of Miss Rachel. I've been clapping a lot recently because that's what the students in the class do. They clap a lot. And I really like it. I really enjoy it. I'm like, good job. And they're like, good job. It's fun. What else? So I've been really worried because my apartment kind of smells. It smells because the people who used to live here were like smokers. They were smokers, which is fine. Do that outside. That gets stuck in the walls. And I don't care how well you clean, it's always there. And I can just feel it. Like, it's just like, ugh. Pero I bought this thing that my sister sent me on TikTok Shop, and it's called Upholstery Deodorizer. And you just sprinkle it around your apartment. And I sprinkled it everywhere. It smells so good. However, I used like half the bottle. I don't know if that's right. And you're supposed to vacuum it up after 20 minutes. I did not vacuum it up after 20 minutes. I left it all day. That was yesterday. I vacuumed it up today, most of it. There are definitely spots I didn't care to like reach because the vacuum is heavy. The vacuum is heavy. Eso es todo. I'm definitely gonna be like, dang, why did I mention this or that or this and the third? But because I forget. It's dark. It's dark outside and it's 4 p.m. I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I think it's gonna rain. I have to deliver a cake today. Hopefully I can make more videos where I'm just talking because I really like that. Ooh, next month I'm planning to go to New York to visit Hannah. I'm excited to visit her. Yee! Hopefully I make a video when I'm over there. Because usually when I'm on vacation, I'm so focused on what I'm doing and who I'm talking to and why I'm there that I'm not really focused on making content, like ever. Like it's just really not the priority. I really try, you guys, but it's difficult. But hopefully I can just make like a little 10-minute video when I'm there. But yeah, it's difficult. Currently, I'm making a list around the US, like what are the best Chinatowns or like Asian inspired towns, like K-towns and things like that. I've been to quite a few. Atlanta, Georgia, New York, Houston. Houston's the best one by far, in my opinion. Oh, actually the LA, Little Tokyo in LA is actually great. I recommend that. But the one in Houston was so much fun. Maybe because I had good memories. Maybe that's the reason. There's not really one in Florida, which is where I live, which makes me so sad. Like, it makes me depressed. You know, we drive like an hour just to go to Lotte Market, which is like this Asian grocery store. And we love it there. We've been there like 5 times. And it just opened. But we drive like, my sister drives an hour and a half because she lives further down south than I do. But it takes us an hour to get there, and we pleasantly go. That's like a Saturday. That's a trip. But it's fun. ¿Qué más? There was something I wanted to talk about. There's something I wanted to say. No sé. I think that's all. I have no idea what I'm gonna title this video. That's always been my issue. Maybe I should title it like the date. Like this is June 27th. I want to call this something. Joe's Random Thoughts. Ooh, how I broke my foot? No sé. I don't like Joe's Random Thoughts because who cares about Joe's Random Thoughts? You want to listen to it, right? No sé. Okay, bye.